Last time we saw you, we had finished servicing our bus in Colac and began making our move to a new spot just outside of Ballarat. What you didn't see yet is while we were in Colac, we picked up some second-hand seats for our bus. So as you know, our intention was to use the old Subaru seats for the passenger seats in the bus, but the complication we were coming across was that we needed to have compliant seat belts, and this would involve a lot of steel work as well as the seat belts being put in to be able to classify them in the right way. So we've decided to opt for a different option by going and picking up some old van seats, and these are compliant for a few different reasons, and I'll show you. So first of all, the seat belts are already attached to the seats themselves, and they have a little tag on them which meets the compliance. These kids. The other thing is that they're raised on these metal feet, which are going to be easier to bolt down with standard bolts. As you can see, the holes are already there. And we picked up 3 chairs where the third chair actually has the correct leg, an easier leg to mount with, and we're going to put it onto our second seat, which will allow us to bolt both the seats down the exact same way really easily, and hopefully that'll be no trouble. These seats are also slimmer as well, which looks a lot better and will fit the space better. Woohoo!
Wow, that's actually really comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
Nice leg room.
Yep, I can play games here. That's my priority.
Oh, they look good there too.
Yeah. And like, there's an armrest, but there's no armrest here because you'll be able to sit here.
Mm-hmm.
This is really nice. You've got like the best seat.
Put your shoes there.
I'm wearing them.
Put your shoes there.
No.
Take them off.
No.
Please.
They don't fit.
Try again. There we go. Yeah. It's so good. I love them. They look good there.
They look good.
And the fact that they're like high enough actually like feels right.
Yeah. Yep.
Because you can imagine the stuff underneath and the table and the height.
I'm happy with that. Very happy with that.
It is a very cold day today in Ballarat. -1. We have the heater on. We're all dressed and we are getting ready to go to the engineer this morning. Last night we sat down and we talked through all of the things we need to take down or pack up or tape down so that this morning nothing falls on the trip. It's only a 30-minute drive, but we definitely don't want the disasters of was it yesterday or the day before when we rocked up. So got our list, ticking through it, and then we're heading off to the engineer. Oh, something really cool that I installed the other day that I still haven't shown you is we have a lock on one of our cupboards because we only have one. So these are the locks we ended up going with. They're magnetic from the other side, you can't see them, but if I activate it, the little lip pops up and it clasps onto that. And then it locks. And to unlock it, we've got a little magnet here. Oops. And that's it. Yes, we're going on a holiday. I know you hate it. There we go. Alright, TV, cat, and we're done. Alright, we have just stopped to see the engineer and drop our bus off, got some coffees and some breakfast, and so far it's good news. He had a little tour of the bus, checked some things off on his list and had a look at the seats, and they should be fine to mount them today or hopefully tomorrow.
I think we asked more questions of him than he asked of us. He was just like going through, like, have you done this, and we've done pretty much all of it. He's like, all you need is seats and you're sweet.
Yeah, so hopefully we should have a little certificate saying she's no longer just a bus anymore today or tomorrow.
We did it. She's a motorhome.
That's so exciting. Look at Eris in the back. So we've got all the pets with us and we are headed to Melbourne for a little while. Oh, you can't see anyone but Eris. Headed to Melbourne for a little while to hang out with Sam's mum.
We're gonna surrender the cat there.
Yeah, for the next month. Just to make things easier for her and for us as we move the bus, like, quite often.
Yeah, and then we can work with the door open. I can finish off things easily.
So we'll check in with you later.
Awesome.
The next morning we picked up our bus with great news. The seat install went smoothly and we only had 3 things to fix on our list. We headed off to the weighbridge for task number 1, finding out the weight of the bus.
Alright, so we came in at 12.3 tonne, which means we've got like 3.5 tonne to work with, which is so good.
Woohoo!
Tow anything.
Tow anything. Tow our whole future house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's build a tiny home and sell it.
Oh wait, we've done that.
Oh yeah.
Thing 2 and thing 3 we headed home to do. That was to install a fire extinguisher in a visible place on the bus and to replace the washers on the door with spring washers which were less likely to rattle off. We also needed to locate our VIN number on the chassis, which for anyone with a bus like ours ended up being in the fuse box below the driver's side.
It's a big moment.
You!
So stoked. This is a very exciting moment, and I'm really stoked to be sharing this with you guys and just experiencing it myself and taking a deep breath, because we've worked so long to get to this moment and we built it up, and we're pretty stressed about like the consequences of going to our engineer and like what kind of can we would open, and it was like, we still have to get roadworthy. We're not at the end of the journey, but this was a huge milestone and it was a huge weight off my shoulders. And so now I get to install the modification plate. With a big, white, ridiculously large rivet. This is all I've got. Oh, all done.
Tomorrow we have a huge day ahead of us. I'm getting a hot water bottle ready. I'm going to listen to a podcast and lay in bed. Sam's gone out for the evening, but he'll be back tomorrow. And tomorrow is a really exciting day because we are getting our windscreen fixed. We're also going to do a bunch of laundry in town and hang out with the dogs while we wait for that to be done, as we can't drive the bus for a couple of hours while we wait. So, bit to do tonight, a lot to do tomorrow morning, but hopefully a nice, usable bus when we're done. Good morning. It's taking some adjusting to get used to living in a tinier kitchen, but I'm going to make up some brekkie for Sam and I, and then we are going to strip all the beds and the pillows on the couch. We need to go down to the laundromat today and get that done while our windscreen is being repaired. I love watching others share meals on YouTube, as it always inspires me to try something new my own way. So this is hashed potatoes loaded with delicious greens for breakfast. It's so steamy in the bus in the morning because of the fog outside, and also just all the breathing and hot air from cooking that we had from the night before, that the camera keeps fogging up. So if it happens, I am sorry. This is just adjusting to bus life. are. I made you a bum instead of a love heart.
You're trying to make me a love heart, you make me a bum.
Well, or you could say some egg pudding. I've just sent Sam out to get some lemon. There should be a lemon tree somewhere. Hopefully he finds it. Nice.
Prolific, that tree. It's beautiful.
Great. I love having lemons again.
Yeah, I know. We traded milk for lemons.
Oh, they have no seeds too. They're beautiful.
They've been designed for purpose.
Yeah, like they're slightly sweeter, but not that much sweeter. Ready to eat?
Yeah.
And so, with breakfast demolished, we headed off to get our windscreen done. Goodbye, cracked windscreen. While the bus is getting its windscreen repaired, we're just wasting time in town, getting our laundry done, going to the Bunnings, which we seem to be visiting way too often, but at this point we kind of need to. We can't really get secondhand mechanical things, like, yeah, they're already secondhand in the bus. They need to be good. So let's see where we go next.
It made me laugh because you were watching that vlog the other day and they were like laughing about how they spent 3 hours at Home Depot and I was like, yeah, that'll be us this week.
Yeah, definitely is. Working out Sam's desk and a few other little things. Sam's just changing over our gas bottles and replacing them for new ones. Well, no, sorry, he's not replacing them. He's swapping them and going with a new one. Swap and go is the word. But that means we have officially had one gas bottle last 3 weeks exactly today, because I marked it on my calendar when we replaced it the first time. Not bad, considering I've been slow cooking, we've been heating up hot water bottles, we've been using our shower and our hot water system every single day, and having like 3 burners cooking at a time, because we do cook quite a lot. So much stuff. Just waiting for the windscreen to be finished, and then it's time to go home. Driving into the night tonight. Unfortunately, windscreen ran a bit late. That's alright.
Okay.
New windscreen deserves a new windscreen wipers.
Yes. All right. Look at these guys. There's not even a wiper blade on it anymore. Not effective. This is what it should look like. Look at that difference. Oh. Beautiful. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, that makes me happy. That's the sound of being able to see things.
Yeah, she needs a serious wash. I need to get the pressure washer from the tool library, I reckon.